In a vault used for storing money, a group of robbers was led by a man named Parker. Parker was known as a brilliant and professional thief. He had extensive experience in this line of work, and even the junior members of the gang would freeze the moment they realized who was standing before them.
My real name is Parker.
Well, listen, man, I'm not trying to make trouble. I'm just doing my part.
After giving a brief warning to the junior member not to act up, Parker and his team immediately began opening the vault using the code provided by the manager. At the same time, outside, a man who works at the facility as a security guard happened to be off duty and had come there with his family. Seeing several cars parked in front of his workplace, the guard immediately realized that a robbery was taking place. Instead of reporting it to the police, he intended to take advantage of the situation by robbing the robbers just as they were about to leave.
I never even had to pull my gun.
And yeah, the security guard managed to grab a bag full of the stolen money. Parker, furious at this, immediately gave chase, firing at the guard's car tires until it started swerving. At a horse racing track, Parker managed to fatally shoot the security guard and retrieve the stolen money. Seeing the guard's wife and child, Parker, still possessing a shred of conscience, gave them a bundle of cash as compensation for the guard's death.
How bad is it, Billy?
Arriving at the secret headquarters, one of Parker's close friends, Phil, immediately received medical attention after being shot. Among the 4 new members who participated in this heist, a woman named Zen began acting suspiciously, and suddenly, several hours after Parker fell into the river and his team, including Phil, were killed by Zen, the traitor, Parker woke up in his regular hotel. He then retrieved his personal belongings, which he had hidden behind a wall in one of the rooms. Parker left a sum of money as compensation for the damages. He walked away without looking back. Parker visited Phil's wife to inform her about her husband's death. Besides delivering this tragic news, Parker's visit was also to gather information about Zen, the traitor. It was known that Zen was a new member brought in by Phil from outside. Parker wanted to find out where Phil had found her, and of course, he was determined to take revenge for the death of his close friend.
Phil brought her in. Her name was Zen. She crossed disgrace. She shot Phil.
At first, Phil's wife was uncooperative, but eventually she gave Parker the name of a businessman who could lead him to Zen. Just before he left, the woman asked Parker to take revenge on the person who had killed her husband.
Kill her for me.
Parker immediately contacted Grosefield, his close friend who had already retired from the world of robbery. Thanks to the additional information Grosefield provided, Parker was able to track down the businessman who could lead him to Zen much more quickly.
See what I can do.
Just a tease. Fuck are you?
And yeah, Parker managed to track down the businessman by disguising himself as his personal driver. After being intimidated, the businessman finally revealed information about Zen, who turned out to be a member of an elite unit working for a ruthless dictator from South America. Just as the businessman was about to give Parker Zen's exact location, suddenly, assassins sent by Zen suddenly appeared. Their mission clear: to eliminate Parker. In less than a minute, Parker managed to take down the entire squad. He spared one assassin, leaving him alive to serve as a guide to Zen's location.
The one under construction.
In an abandoned building, Zen was in the middle of a transaction with a fat man named Bosco. This man possessed a map of the layout for another planned heist. It was revealed that Zen was aiming for something much bigger, a robbery far more valuable and extraordinary. In short, Zen had deliberately pretended to be part of Parker's team so she could steal all the money from their heist. She then used that stolen money as the initial capital for a much larger, far more lucrative operation, and Bosco was being paid handsomely to obtain the layout map for that upcoming heist.
I wouldn't.
Just as Zen was about to leave with Bosco to retrieve the map, Parker arrived, ready to exact his revenge. Because Bosco talked too much, Parker shot him, without realizing that Zen had already transferred all the money from the previous heist to Bosco as payment for the treasure map.
Fucking shoot me! I needed him alive, you... All that effort, all of that money is gone now, I fucking pay!
Because Parker demanded an explanation for why Zen killed Phil and the rest of the team, Zen finally told the truth. She explained everything. In her home country in South America, there was a sunken treasure known as the Lady of Arentero, the wreckage of a plane carrying relics, diamonds, and priceless statues worth millions of dollars. This treasure should have been used to solve the hunger crisis in her country, but instead, it had been taken over by a ruthless dictator who had oppressed the people for years. As a way to improve his image and appear righteous in the eyes of the world, the dictator handed the treasure over to the UN in the United States. After that, he planned to take the treasure back by hiring a local group of thieves, staging it as if it were a robbery so he could present himself as a victim.
Interested?
Who's he getting to steal it?
The outfit.
Here is Lazzini, the leader of the Outfit, the largest professional robbery organization in the United States. He doesn't steal public money or taxes. His targets are rare antiques worth millions of dollars. Lazzini has been paid a huge sum by the dictator to steal the treasure, the lady statue, which is planned to be carried out in just a few days.
Well, there's been a little bit of a hiccup.
You bite your tongue.
He's missing.
He is Kincaid, Lazzini's trusted right-hand man who handles field operations. Kincaid has just received news that Bosco has been reported missing. Since Bosco was the one carrying the layout map, Kincaid has been ordered to find him immediately.
Go find Bosco.
Fuck out. I'm
Back to Parker, who decided not to kill Zen but instead work with her to steal the lady treasure. Zen introduced Parker to her superior, the Colonel, known as the leader of a South American elite unit that aims to overthrow the dictator's regime.
No story, just tell him about the plan.
He needs to understand the importance
No,
of this
he
mission.
doesn't. There's treasure. It'll be in New York tomorrow. That's plenty.
Because Parker wanted to know how well prepared their plan was, the Colonel showed him a fake lady statue that would later be used to deceive the outfit group. In essence, Parker, Zen, and the others would not be stealing the lady statue directly. They would be robbing the robbers.
We'll rob the robbers. Exactamundo.
Yes, good job.
As Parker was about to leave, he was stopped by a man who claimed to be Zen's boyfriend. Knowing that Parker and Zen would be working closely together, the man warned Parker not to even think about trying to flirt with his woman. At an entertainment venue, Parker and Zen were about to meet Bosco's older brother to look for clues related to the map showing where the lady statue was being kept. Before going in, Zen informed Parker that Bosco's brother was known to have a history of heart disease and was extremely prone to panic, so he would need to be approached with a bit more gentleness.
Hey!
Am I supposed to know you?
Hey, Bosco.
And unfortunately, Parker was a cold, straightforward man who never wasted time. He told the truth bluntly and kept pressuring the man until he finally revealed Bosco's room number and the location of his favorite elephant doll. Just as Parker was heading to Bosco's room, Kincaid and his men arrived. Bosco's brother suffered a heart attack after being repeatedly beaten by one of Kincaid's men. Zen pretended to be a doctor so she could reach the gun hidden under the table. And this is what happened next. After defeating Kincaid's men, Parker went upstairs to search for the map. Not long after he found it, Kincaid arrived to take it from him, leading to a fight between the two of them. When the police arrived at the scene,
Kincaid lost the upper hand and almost fell. He would have plunged to his death if Parker hadn't grabbed him in time. But as soon as the police entered the building, Parker let go of his hand, causing Kincaid to fall, but not fatally.
Hearing that Kincaid had failed to retrieve the map, Lozini immediately visited him while he was still under treatment. Lozini was stunned when he knew that Parker had interfered in the matter. A few years ago, Parker and Lozini had an agreement to never interfere with each other's business. Now that agreement was broken, and the two of them were destined to become enemies once again.
We get hit. Instead of reaching for a bat, we file a goddamn claim.
Back to Parker, who brought Zen to meet his new team members. They were Parker's old friends who had actually been retired for quite some time. There was Stan, the driver, Brenda and Ed, a couple who specialized in disguise, and lastly, Grofield, Parker's close and highly trustworthy friend.
We good?
So good.
Go.
Okay.
In front of Zen and the Colonel, Parker explained his heist plan. Based on the map they had obtained, the lady statue was being stored under extremely tight government security, making it nearly impossible to break in. Parker's strategy was to let the outfit steal it first. The statue would then be transported by train, and that was where Parker and his team would strike, stealing the statue from the outfit instead.
Maybe they have an inside man to smooth it along. We're not sure.
Their plan was simple. Brenda and Ed would disguise themselves as station staff and increase the train's speed. Grofield would sabotage the safety mechanisms to slow the train's response system. With the train speeding at full force, it would derail at the bend and plunge downward. At that moment, Stan would be waiting with his truck to load the lady statue and transport it to a safe location.
I have a cube truck standing by. Stan, need to get us one.
No problem.
We should have 10 full minutes to load it up, get going.
There were still about 24 hours left before the operation, so Parker told everyone to go home and rest. Parker stayed at a hotel in the same room he always booked.
What are you doing here?
Zen was already there, as if she'd been watching Parker every second. Both of them were potential backstabbers, each capable of betraying the other, just like Zen had done from the very beginning. Parker wasn't tempted at all by the constant flirting Zen threw at him, and unfortunately,
Mateo, no!
Parker was tied up in the middle of a snowstorm without a shirt by Zen's boyfriend. The man was jealous, thinking Parker was trying to win over his girlfriend. He even reported Parker to Lozini. And now, the outfit was on their way to that location. Not long after, Zen arrived to save Parker and told her boyfriend to stop being selfish because he was ruining their plan. Just as the man unlocked Parker's handcuffs, the outfit arrived, and
Zen's boyfriend was killed after Parker used him as a shield. The same happened to the members of the outfit who turned out not to be skilled enough. Then a phone call came in from Lozini. Realizing his men were dead, Lozini warned Parker to stop interfering in his business. Even though every thief acknowledged Parker's exceptional skill, Lozini reminded him that he commanded a massive organization, one that a single man could never hope to defeat.
I run the outfit. Point. People vanish.
what shocked Parker was that Lozini revealed the theft of the lady statue wasn't happening tomorrow. It was happening right now.
You can forget it, pal. It's now. You lose.
Quickly, Parker contacted his team and told them to get ready. Brenda and Ed headed to the station disguised as staff.
Back up!
Come on, let's go. There we go.
All the way, all the way.
After Brenda and Ed successfully increased the train's speed, Grofield sabotaged the safety system, but his gun accidentally slipped from his hand, leaving Grofield to finish the job bare-handed.
Unexpectedly, the train didn't derail because its speed wasn't high enough. Grofield quickly rushed to the next bend and shot the safety mechanism from a distance.
After the train crashed, Parker and his team immediately grabbed the crate containing the lady statue. But guess what they found inside? It turned out to be filled with piles of rocks. The whole thing was nothing but a trap set by Lozini for Parker. Right after that, several of Lozini's men attacked Parker, but they were easily defeated. Then Parker and his team left the scene.
The next day, Parker and his team gathered to discuss their next move. If last night's operation was just a trap, that meant Lozini had already successfully stolen the lady statue. Now all they needed to do was find out where Lozini was keeping it. Their only chance was Lozini's trusted man, Kincaid.
But I know someone we can ask.
And who is that?
Kincaid.
Disguised as police officers, Parker and Grofield visited Kincaid, who was still recovering. After threatening to throw him out of the window just like before, Kincaid finally told the truth. He didn't know where the lady statue was being kept, but he did know who the potential buyer was, an extremely wealthy billionaire.
I'm a helpful little motherfucker. Sorry.
If you could copyright a fucking...
How was the steak?
Here is the billionaire who was set to purchase the lady statue from Lucini. Parker arrived alone and kidnapped the billionaire with almost no effort at all.
Go. Right here.
Without needing any violence, the billionaire revealed where Lozini was keeping the lady statue, in a private safe, reinforced with thick steel and virtually impenetrable. The sale was scheduled for tomorrow, which meant there was no time to waste. Parker had to steal the lady statue that very night.
Believe me, it's impenetrable.
Parker took the billionaire to the headquarters to be guarded by Stan, while he and the rest of the team headed to the location of the safe where the lady statue was stored.
Stan, where's his hood, man?
Upon arriving at the location, Parker and his team sprang into action. Zen, disguised as a pedestrian who had been hit by a car, waited for a security guard to come to help, then immediately struck him from behind.
We'll help. Hands up, turn around, come on.
At the same time, Stan neglected his duty and fell asleep at headquarters after drinking too much alcohol. The billionaire seized the opportunity to escape and informed Lozini about Parker's heist plan.
What? No, just get back to your house. I'll send you some of my people. Yeah.
Without wasting any time, Lozini and the outfit rushed to the location to stop Parker from stealing the lady statue. But it was too late. Parker and Grofield were already inside, preparing to blow open the steel door with dynamite.
Impenetrable cage, my man.
When Lucini arrived, he found the safe had already been blown open. Quickly, he ordered his men to give chase.
During the chase, the straps securing the statue came loose after being hit by gunfire. Parker had to get out to fix them, but was accidentally thrown off balance by a sharp curve. Unfortunately, Grofield failed to keep hold of the lady statue after Lozini's men shot him from behind.
There she goes. There she goes.
After securing the lady statue, Lozini quickly contacted the billionaire to carry out the transaction immediately. Unexpectedly, Lozini's men were already waiting in front of the billionaire's house, holding the lady statue. Since it was still late at night and the amount involved was millions of dollars, the billionaire planned to transfer the money the next afternoon. After Lozini's men left, the billionaire inspected the valuable lady statue, but realizing the statue was fake, the billionaire called the dictator to deal with it. As a result, Lozini was accused of betrayal. In reality, it was all a revenge trap orchestrated by Parker.
We're going back to Greenbrook.
Greenbrook. Why?
Just that's where the
As Lozini and his men were about to leave, Parker and his team were already there, ready to break into the safe where the real lady statue was kept.
Give me the loading dock.
All right?
Unexpectedly, Lozini arrived even earlier. However, he didn't kill Parker immediately. Lozini expressed his admiration for Parker, who had managed to outsmart him. It turned out Parker had changed the safe's number by repainting it, and the real lady statue had never left the location. The statue Parker had carried earlier was a fake, prepared long before the heist even began.
Can't let you have her.
Before Lozini arrived, Parker had already set up explosives that could be triggered with a small remote. If Lozini thought he was the smartest and always one step ahead, he was gravely mistaken. All of this was still part of Parker's carefully prepared plan.
The lady statue was completely destroyed. Parker did it deliberately to defeat Lozini. The reason was clear. Parker wanted to prove that even alone, he was capable of taking down the massive organization that Lozini led.
Why?
Nobody tells me where I get to walk.
The next day, all the team members seemed disappointed for not getting anything despite all their effort. But Parker had a secret surprise. A handful of diamonds he had managed to extract from the lady statue. They were certainly valuable, though not as priceless as the statue itself.
Thank you very much. This is amazing.
After giving his team their share, Parker went to meet Zen to complete his final task. There, Zen expressed her deep gratitude. Even though the lady statue was gone, at least the people of her country could breathe a sigh of relief. Thanks to Parker's actions, the ruthless dictator had finally been captured for his involvement in the theft alongside Lozini.
And if Zen thought everything was over, she was gravely mistaken. Even though her intention had been to free her people from suffering, the way she killed Phil was still unjustifiable. Parker had been given a mandate by Phil's widow to exact revenge, and he intended to carry it out.
You better not let her down.
Everything concluded, Parker visited Phil's widow to give her a few diamonds as a means to secure her future. The promise had been fulfilled, the gift delivered, and the mission completed. Parker confided in Grofield that he was tired of his line of work. Years of heists and committing various crimes had left his heart restless and full of anxiety. He wanted to become an ordinary man, seeking peace and tranquility in a normal life.
After all the shit we've been through? Something wrong with you, man.
The end.